Hi everybody. Ha. Hai, suara malam-malam macam ni pula. Good evening. Okay, saya tahu that saya dah lama tak live. Okay, minta maaf dengan you guys sebab sedikit terikat dengan buat program talks untuk masyarakat juga, same juga untuk education dan sebagainya. Okay, cuma tak di platform saya sebab ada yang pakai ITV lah, sekarang ada yang pakai webinar lah macam tu. Orang kata Facebook tu dah old school tapi saya selesa dengan Facebook. So yeah, that's why. Okay, so welcome. Hi Atif Fauzi. Thank you so much untuk those who are willing to join us. I know it's Monday night. Sebenarnya saya nak buat pagi tadi, tapi I was like, okay, ada kot Monday, rasanya semua orang dah mula masuk kerja, mesti tak ada yang ada free time kat tempat kerja, tak boleh nak curi-curi dengar perkataan suara saya, especially yang sangat kuat. So hari ni kita nak just have a fun chat tentang challenges in marriage, ataupun apa ya kalau kita nak kata dalam bahasa Melayu, challenges, apa dia? Tiba-tiba saya tak boleh nak ingat pula. Bukan kata kesusahan lah, mungkin rintangan. Okay, rintangan dalam sesuatu perkahwinan. Okay, Snow White kenapa putih sangat ke? Kalau putih sangat, tu adalah masalah lampu. Kita off lampu nak. Sekarang okay, cabaran. Okay, yes. Thank you Nur Fazilawati, cabaran. Okay, so sebab tu, hello Dishan. So sebab tu sebenarnya besok tu Selasa 5 Oktober, okay, jam 9 malam, okay, 5 Oktober 2021. Saya nak bagi talk dengan Astro, okay, alright, tapi webinar lah, okay, webinar. So I dah bagi link kat you all dekat poster tu, pergi klik. Sebab sebenarnya kenapa kami bawakan topik ni, sebenarnya like memang terlalu ramai sebenarnya masuk bilik saya tu tentang masalah ni. Even semalam ada yang telefon saya, okay, doktor, saya dengan isteri saya dah hampir nak bercerai. Doktor boleh satukan kami tak? Saya nak jawab macam mana? Okay, memang saya terikat. Saya tak tahu nak jawab macam mana. Okay, saya boleh bagi talks, saya boleh ajar di mana biasanya akan ada masalah, okay, dalam sesuatu perkahwinan, okay, dan apa yang anda willing to give in and try about it. Tapi kalau saya nak janji saya boleh satukan korang tu, saya tak boleh janji. Sebab it takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of effort dari husband and wife dua-dua orang juga, okay. So bila dua-dua orang tu, kita kata husband and wife ni teamwork tau, okay, teamwork. Kalau seorang je berusaha keras, seorang lagi tak nak berusaha sama sekali, sama je, bertepuk tu, satu belah tu tak ada bunyi, kena tepuk dua-dua belah baru ada bunyi. I think I seem to always use this. Selamat malam. Jangan cakap selamat malam, kita belum nak tidur lagi. Okay, alright. Thank you so much yang kata penjelasan saya senang. Okay, saya juga nak clarify kat sini sebelum Encik Dishan, dia dah tunggu sebenarnya. Apa ni Dr. Sandra tak panggil-panggil I masuk ni? Okay, the thing is that saya tahu ramai yang also nak kata maybe disappointed sikit that saya tak bercakap terlalu banyak tentang COVID, okay. The thing is that saya rasa macam terlalu banyak pakar di luar, okay, di luar yang sebenarnya memberikan informasi yang lebih tepat tentang COVID, okay. Mereka kerja di ward COVID, okay, mereka handle case COVID every day, okay. And saya sebagai family doctor, okay, general practitioner, saya still nak buat apa yang saya buat dari dulu, iaitu memberikan pendidikan dari semua jenis penyakit. Just because COVID sekarang viral, kita tak boleh nak fikir COVID je. Okay, macam hari tu pun kita buat talk, nak balik sekolah kan. Balik sekolah jangan duk fikir COVID. Chickenpox macam mana, HFMD macam mana, macam tu. Okay, so ramai yang DM saya, doktor kenapa tak nak cakap tentang vaksin COVID? Kenapa tak nak cakap tentang sekarang remaja dah boleh ambil dah? Kenapa you tak nak jadi famous ke? Dia cakap kat I tau, bukan seorang, bukan dua. Sebab mereka cakap boleh jadi famous kalau famous atau viral kalau bercakap tentang COVID. Okay. Nak kata tu bukan nak kata bangga diri lah, tapi saya tak sebenarnya mencari ke arah tu nak jadi famous dan juga viral. Okay. Kerja saya adalah untuk ajar you all semua jenis benda, okay, dari segi kesihatan mental, kesihatan fizikal, okay. Just you all round you kena tahu tentang satu benda tu. Jangan bila COVID datang baru nak belajarkan COVID lah. Okay, lepas tu inilah itulah. Bila influenza jadi ni baru nak belajar tentang influenza lah. Okay, so yeah. Oh okay, ramai yang jawab cabaran. Terima kasih, saya lupa tadi cabaran tu. Okay. Ada yang kata saya senyum cantik, ada yang kata saya senyum tak cantik, ada yang kata doktor gelak you sweetnya, ada yang kata jangan gelak macam tu seram. Siapa yang tak suka saya, siapa yang rasa seram, saya betul-betul tak ada mood nak layan. Okay, so silakan tinggalkan live ni. Kenapa kita nak paksa diri kita, betul tak? Kita dah tak suka kan? Tak suka nak dengar, tak suka nak tengok, jangan ikutlah. Okay, itu je, senang je. Life very easy, okay? Alright, ya, tengah live ni, betul-betul tengah live, okay. Alright, so ramai yang doktor cakap je lah kita tengok. Nakal korang Jangan I cakap-cakap, korang tengok muka I je sudah. Okay, so hari ni topik kita adalah challenges ataupun cabaran dalam sesuatu perkahwinan, which is saya rasa hampir 93 ke 95% di antara kita semua in one way or another sedang menghadapi. Sebab tu saya bawakan topik ni, dan topik ni kita bukan nak ulas terus hari ni. Okay, topik tu saya nak bercakap hari ni sikit-sikit. Tu sebab saya nak korang pergi register kat link tu, besok baru dengar fully. Okay, alright, so let's go. Saya nak add Encik Dishan Kumar. Okay, supaya kita boleh start kita punya session hari ni. Okay. So sebelum kita start, saya nak mana mouse saya ni. Okay, hi Dishan, good evening.
Hello everybody.
Okay.
Apa khabar?
Guys boleh dengar Dishan ke? Saya tahu suara saya macam mic, you all mesti boleh
Test,
dengar.
satu, dua. Saya kena pakai special mic ni nak cakap dengan Dr. Sandra ni. Test, satu, dua. Boleh dengar saya?
Okay, siapa
Anda
yang
tengah
tak makan
sedang
dinner lagi atau tengah makan dinner, just letak je handphone tu kat situ, sambil makan tu korang dengar lah.
Dr. Sandra dah makan ke belum? Belum lagi.
Actually, I lupa. Dah
baru je makan.
Dah makan kot. Okay, hello, we hear you both very clear. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Inspired by you a lot. Thank you so much everybody yang join kita. We have around at least 170 people online. Sekejap lagi mesti akan masuk juga. Okay, so sebelum kita start topik, Dr. Sandra selalu start macam mana? Selalu start dengan tanya you all soalan kan? So, dekat sini, okay, let's all be transparent, okay? Kita bukan kat sini nak kutuk satu sama lain, kita just nak bincang je, tengok apa yang sebenarnya kita mengalami. Doesn't matter korang dah kahwin setahun ke, 5 tahun ke, ada yang saya tahu kat sini, saya punya followers ada yang dah 30-40 tahun kahwin. So, apa antara masalah yang you guys rasa selalu jadi, paling kerap jadi dalam satu perkahwinan? Tak kisahlah perkahwinan anda ke, family ke, kawan ke. Sambil tu Dishan you can talk, kita tunggu tengok siapa jawab dulu.
Okay, so sebenarnya guys, marriage tu kan, so siapa-siapa yang dah kahwin tu, I'm sure every relationship, kita punya relationship kan, everything ada challenges, ada cabaran dia. Dr. Sandra dah lupa dah tadi. Cabaran is challenges. So cabaran actually it depends tau, because dalam relationship, let's say marriage, we take marriage, dalam marriage ni kita perlu, we have to work together tau. It's about teamwork. It's about teamwork. And I feel nowadays kan, Dr. Sandra, yang Dr. Sandra tanya kan apa challenges kan, let me answer that question first. Challenges kan, I rasa the first time orang dah kahwin tu, and when they move in together and orang dah mulakan you know their life together kan, diorang macam it takes a adjustment period. Tahu tak? Macam you've never lived with this person before, tiba-tiba you duduk satu rumah, you live, pergi dating semua okay lah. Itu biasa. If you go for dating, of course everything, life is nice and everything. But then when you move in with someone, kan dia ada macam adjustment period. Tiba-tiba you, kenapa dia buat macam ni? Kenapa dia buat macam ni? You dapat tahu the person 100%. Because kalau kita keluar dating and everything, we are not how we are outside. Kita balik rumah, benda-benda kecil lah. Macam for guys, as I know, a lot of guys macam kita not very clean or we are not very, like we don't take care of the place. Macam tak kemas sangat barang, tak kemas ni sikit, tak kemas tu sikit. So, it's an adjustment period. So, masa we all boyfriend, girlfriend, or we all jadi tunang, we don't live together, we don't know about this. So, when we move in together, we stay together.
Okay, contohlah kita lahir, mak bapak kan, they have 2 girls and 1 guy, or they have 2 boys and 1 girl. Why does this happen? Why does it become like lelaki mesti je ada masalah tentang kita kata kebersihan tu. Tak kisah dari segi betul-betul foto ataupun for ladies, okay, paling geram tu kadang-kadang, okay, for me kalau my adjustment period masa I first kahwin tu, okay, kalau husband I ambil dia punya baju tu ke meja dia nak pergi kerja kan, alright, dia ambil hanger tu, okay, dia dah ambil dari kabinet kan, dah ambil dah pakai dah ke meja tu, pun letak balik lah hanger tu kat situ. Apa tu, floor ataupun you know the rug yang kita letak tuala kita tu lepas habis mandi tu, gantung kat situ. So actually, I nak tahu kenapa ada perbezaan antara lelaki dengan perempuan kalau even though dia lahir dalam family yang sama. Some insight about that, about men, come tell me.
I think guys, tak tahulah doktor, macam we all sebenarnya malas tau. If nak kemas-kemas ni kita malas. Nak kerja rumah pun we all malas. But not all guys. Some of us. I don't want to, mesti ada yang dekat komen tu, I bukan macam tu, I bukan macam tu. No, actually, some of us are like that. I was like that. Tapi lepas kahwin, you have to change. You have to evolve. Macam Pokemon pula, evolution. Jadi husband.
Change later, the guy say, oh, that means the wife is controlling us lah. I have to change because she doesn't like. Why she cannot change? Why she cannot just throw on?
It's changing together. Changing together. What do you think, Dr. Sandra? Should change come from both sides? Or macam mana?
I think I totally agree. Change comes from both sides. I think this one maybe lah need to ask kita punya maker dekat atas. Okay, sebab everybody got different maker, whoever who's joining us today. Okay, Eve lah there. Okay. Now so, I tak tahu kenapa lelaki macam ni dan kenapa perempuan macam ni. But trust me, a lot of us women sebenarnya malas tau. Okay. Tapi benda tu macam dah terprogram dekat otak, especially kalau you dah habis belajar or something like that, okay, benda tu dah terprogram, memang macam terpaksa buat. Okay, even me, I would say that I like, so rajin macam tu, macam kadang-kadang I rasa I tengok benda tu rasa whatever lah, nanti je lah. Tapi nanti I tak boleh tidur, benda tu kacau I sampai I pergi bersihkan juga. So, I want to be lazy as well, you know.
True.
So, but
you see, some of the comments, Dr. Sandra, diorang cakap because their mummies give too much of face. Why guys are lazy?
Avoid this comment ni sebab I tahu today sebagai wanita, bukan nak kutuk wanita yang lain, tapi sebenarnya if all you ada ladies dekat sini and young ladies with young sons, okay, please don't raise your sons like this, okay? Because you guys brought up the comment. I'm not going to let go of the comment. I didn't want to talk about it, but sebenarnya kita sebagai wanita yang sebenarnya rosakkan lelaki juga. Okay, you know, we keep complaining about men. Tapi sebenarnya bila seorang mak tu, cuba bandingkan mak you all, okay, alright? Ada tak favoritism antara lelaki dengan perempuan? Okay, just say lah ada tetamu datang kat rumah korang tu. Mak you akan suruh you pergi ambil air ke atau suruh abang you pergi ambil air?
No comment. I tak nak comment.
Bagi kat tamu tak boleh. Yang kena pergi. Okay, so end of the day, korang siapa komen tu? I tak baca.
Siapa komen tu? Siapa komen tu?
Kita nak lelaki tak nak jadi macam ni, kita yang kena berubah dulu. Yang sekarang ada anak lelaki apa semua, ajar mereka. Bukan nak ajar mereka jadi lembut. Okay, nak ajar mereka tu sebenarnya bila dah berkahwin, okay, this is one of the problems ataupun kita kata challenges in marriage di mana macam Cik Dishi katakan kita didn't live together. Tiba-tiba bila live together tu, okay, perempuan dah biasa ambil barang dia, apa semua dia simpan. Lepas tu husband dia punya barang semua everywhere and dia terpaksa buat. So untuk dia, dia geram. Untuk untuk dia biasa je sebab dia dah live macam tu. Okay. So adjustment from both sides is not easy. Nak suruh lelaki tu berubah dah tak tahu korang, okay lah kalau korang kahwin 25 tahun dah memang macam tu. Perempuan dah macam ni, you know. So actually from the small petty things, it might seem petty, but sebenarnya in the long run, so it becomes something big.
Yeah, correct.
Okay,
tapi doktor kan, one way doktor.
Memang macam tu. Kalau raja memang biasa macam tu, habis apa? Kita tak berapa perempuan mandikan permaisuri dengan sapukan wangian kat dia, dengan pakaikan makeup kat dia. Hampa jangan my comment macam tu kat sini. What chamber ladies or chambermaid we call it, okay? So if you think you are a king, your wife is a queen, so not one maid you should have in the house, you should probably have a lot of chambermaids. Because all the queen used to do last time was to rule the kingdom and rule her husband and also to smell nice for husband. Suka hati dia je.
So actually doktor, one way kan kita nak actually go through this adjustment period or whatever problems lah. Kita ada macam pillars of relationship kan. Kita ada a few things that is important in relationship. Kalau kita dah kahwin, one of the most important thing for me lah kan doktor, I don't know doktor can agree with me or not, is communication. Kita selalu kena communicate dengan kita punya husband or kita punya wife. It's so important. And coming from a guy, we guys don't communicate well. Lelaki semua, ada satu komen tadi, kerana lelaki ambil semua perkara dengan mudah saja, malas nak fikir. Okay, guys, this happens. Kita ni malas nak fikir, tak nak fikir apa-apa, buat bodoh, buat benda kita. It's guys punya perangai. Masa kita single, okay lah sikit, tapi dah kahwin dah. So, we must think about kita punya wife, and we also must think about how do we communicate well in a relationship, because communication is the key. Your wife is going to stay with you for the rest of your life. You're committed to this relationship. So we have to tukarlah sikit. Kita berubahlah sikit. Dah kahwin tu kena berubah. Okay, kita bukan single lagi. Kita dah kahwin dah. Come on guys. Kita dah man of the house. Not boy of the house anymore.
Ini tak, sebelum dating, sebelum kahwin semua lain. Lepas kahwin terus berubah baru.
Semua lain. Baru je.
Okay, but
then only
on the communication part, okay, actually kebanyakan case bila kita tengok, okay, daripada case yang mengalami masalah, hampir nak cerai, ataupun case yang memang dah cerai, end of the day is communication problem, okay. You see, totally two different person, okay, and coming together in a marriage. Bab kahwin ke malas lah kita bujang, tak kisah, belajar dulu sekarang.
Belajar dulu.
Tu dah pro, lagi senang nak dapat perempuan.
Knowledge is power. Come on.
Lagi knowledge korang power, okay. komunikasi ni sebenarnya memang tak senang, okay? So kalau kita kata lelaki memang macam tu, saya tak tahu kenapa lah, sebab kalau dari segi bab depa duk bersembang kat kedai kopi tu berjam-jam tu boleh lah pula sebenarnya. Cakap tentang kereta, cakap tentang games, okay? Perempuan memang tak payah cakap, memang kita suka cakap, okay? Kita kurang WhatsApp, tapi kalau kita jumpa memang kita akan cakap. Lelaki ni kurang cakap tapi kuat WhatsApp. Okay, perempuan kita cakap makeup lah, jewelry lah, semua. Tapi bila kita ada masalah dengan pasangan kita, kita memang bersedia nak bercakap. Tapi bila pasangan kita tak nak bercakap, okay, actually biar saya dengan Encik Disha kat sini tak kata, we are not like bashing lelaki ke apa, tak ada tau. Okay, it's saying it's majority. Perempuan
Correct.
macam ni, majority lelaki macam ni, ada yang terbalik juga. Okay, lelaki yang sebenarnya buat semua benda dan very communicative and thing, isteri, out, okay. So it applies to both side, okay. Dari segi komunikasi pula, bila dah bergaduh tu, okay, the most of the time yang kita buat tu adalah, ada satu phrase dalam bahasa Inggeris kita kata sweeping under the carpet.
Ya.
Okay, so tak tahulah bahasa Melayu betul ke tak, tapi dia sapu kat bawah Maidani tu masalah tu, okay. Gaduh 2-3 hari, lepas tu tunjuk muka, hang tunjuk kat sebelah sana, aku tunjuk kat sebelah sini. Kalau ada extra bilik dalam satu rumah, tidur bilik yang asing lagi. Lepas 3 hari bercakap macam biasa. Okay, the fight is over.
Tapi problem tak settle.
Yes,
Betul tak? Problem tak settle.
Problem korang tu tak settle. Sebab bila anda bergaduh antara satu sama lain, you looking at him as enemy, he is looking at you as enemy. Actually the enemy is in the middle, which is the problem, which you all sweep it under the carpet. So what's going to happen? Okay, the problem is still going to be there. Then dia jadi balik, lepas tu tawar hati, lepas tu meluat. Then end of the day, cuba korang fikir.
Kita kena fikir kan, kalau kita gaduh dengan kita punya wife atau kita punya husband, satu benda penting for me lah, personal lah, because I bukan expert ke apa-apa kan, I just datang sini join Dr. Sandra punya lah, just nak share punya experience. I dah kahwin and I learn a lot about myself during my marriage. So communication tu kan, it's masa kita gaduh, you have to remember kan, bila you guys gaduh, you guys are one team, bukan team berasing-asing tau. 2 orang dalam satu team yang sama. Because you tak settle problem tu, both of you ni will suffer the consequences or the akibat of not solving the problem, because let's say problem tu tak settle, macam Dr. Sandra cakap tadi, tak cakap 3 hari dan lepas tu cakap macam biasa, padahal problem tu tak solve. Then what happens? Ada rasa tak puas hati, ada rasa negative, the negative emotions come and start, building in yourself. So last you akan rasa more negative feeling on your partner, on your husband or on your wife. So very important is you need to communicate and make sure you talk about your problems. You settle. Try as much, cakap, gaduh, everything fine. You nak share apa you nak share. Tapi settlekan problem itu. Jangan biar macam apa? Nanti nasi sudah jadi bubur. Okay, I ada satu peribahasa. I dah pakai satu peribahasa.
Comment section ramai yang setuju tentang communication is very important, and I specifically see Raj sit and talk. Most importantly, leave your egos behind. Problem solved.
Betul.
The best comment for this. No, I agree. Because all of us have ego. Okay, like I said, you dah 25 years grow up in your own this one, you 25 years grow up in your own this one, and men literally, bukan nak kutuk ke apa, memang ada ego boost yang memang totally lain, okay. So bila you get together tu, the part where like you want to discuss the problem tu adalah sebab ego. Okay, so di sini kita akan masuk dekat satu komen tadi yang awal, okay. The
Alamak,
ego,
siapa yang kena ni?
Bawa kepada komen ni daripada, maybe saya tak nak bacakan nama lah. Husbands expect wives to be so submissive to them. Penat-penat, susah-susah belajar, then be submissive to our spouse. Okay. So this is also one of the major problems nowadays. Okay. Bila anda tak communicate, okay, and then the ego boost comes in, okay. The ego nowadays is even worse sebab dulu kalau ego boost lelaki tinggi, okay, perempuan most of the time maybe you nak kata I don't know lah 50 or maybe 100 years ago maybe duduk kat dapur macam tu. So you know submissive tu maksudnya tu kita macam kena
Kita macam dominate lah, dominate.
macam tu. Tapi sekarang ni wanita boleh jawab balik. Saya bekerja. Saya pun pergi kerja juga. Saya pun dapat gaji juga. So kalau bab nak kata kebersihan ke, bab antara kita ke apa ke, semua dah has to be sharing. Jadi no more like, oh I pergi kerja balik, Han duduk rumah je. So Han kena buat macam tu. And also kalau masih ada ramai lagi wanita yang masih jadi suri rumah, dan mereka bukan suri rumah sebab tak belajar. A lot of them on their own memang ada masters, ada degree dan sebagainya, tapi choose untuk duduk di rumah. Okay, sebagai suri rumah itu tak bermaksud anda tak respect dekat dia. Just because you pergi balik kerja, you datang, so you balik rumah, you tak payah buat apa-apa. Dia kena buat, in fact duduk kat rumah lagi susah. Okay, suruh I duduk rumah, I lebih rela pergi kerja. Walaupun kat kerja tu, I yang berlari-lari tak ada masa nak makan lunch pun. Okay, so it's not that easy. So and then when you don't grow, okay, like, ego boost you daripada 100 tahun sampai sekarang masih sama, tapi wanita sebenarnya tengah kita kata growing up in career wise, okay, and all these things. Dan korang masih expect wife yang daripada 100 tahun yang lalu, it doesn't
Times are changing, guys, kan.
Okay, at the end of the day, the woman will be just like, so what? I can leave what? I'm working, I'm earning and everything, I can leave. So there is where it starts. So when the woman say, oh I can leave, the husband says, leave lah. Okay.
So
ada seorang kata 22 tahun hari-hari gaduh. Okay. You see, and there are some couples di mana gaduh, diorang gaduh sayang lah. Okay, which is like something very normal macam tu. Tapi kalau dia tak affect family you, tak apa. But just try to put yourself in your children punya point of situation and see. Just because just say kalau memang betul yang tu bukan gaduh sayang, memang gaduh betul-betul gaduh. 22 tahun anda gaduh hari-hari, and just because so-called you stay for your kids, okay? Imagine what is happening to your kids. Mental health dia, hari-hari dia dengar perkataan yang antara you all tell to each another. You know, some of us don't filter the words when you're fighting with each another in front of the children. So that is also one of the causes where mental health cases macam depression, anxiety semua on the rise. Because dari kecil mereka dah trauma sebagainya. So kalau I kata awak kalau hari-hari gaduh macam tu.
Dia macam, okay, if you guys are in a relationship, you guys kena faham is you are not alone anymore. You have a person with you, and that person is one of the most important people in your life. Betul tak? You have to try your best to do what you can to make things work, because that's commitment, guys. If you tak nak commit, then kenapa you guys nak kahwin and you guys want to have a family and everything? It's about commitment. It's about doing what's necessary, making the effort in the relationship. Because kita masa dating, dia punya bunga, dia punya present, dia punya surprise, lain macam. Tapi lepas kahwin, satu benda pun tak ada. So, ini from my own experience lah, punya kawan and everything, see them get married, how they are sebelum kahwin, how they are after kahwin, you must not stop making the effort. And I feel that if once you start making the effort kan, kita punya husband, kita punya wife pun dah macam, I'm not happy. You always must try to do something for them. Because siapa lagi ada dekat in your life? There's nobody else. Who's going to take care of you when you're old? Who's going to be there with you? Anak-anak you akan grow up, akan kahwin, akan keluar. After that, what's going to happen? It's just going to be you and your partner. So always try to make an effort. Bagi bunga ke, surprise sikit-sikit, beli makanan, take care, message, call, make the effort. Dr. Sandra.
Yeah, agreed. So actually ada orang komen lah, okay. Men are having second thoughts because women are very pride, okay, very proud and think. Trust me, guys, if you are having second thoughts about your marriage and about your wife, don't think that women don't have, okay.
Hmm.
Alright, so this is what we want to say. Kadang-kadang you all fikir macam tu, okay, tapi kan banyak yang hold back, okay, seorang wanita tu dalam dia punya family, especially anak-anak dia, okay. So another issue that actually usually comes up, okay, when kita apa tu
Cabaran.
couples tend to discuss is actually tentang duit.
Hmm.
Okay. So ramai yang ingat, oh kita nak cakap besok intimacy tu, oh sebenarnya kita nak cakap tentang sex life and all those kind of things. Actually it's not. Because a couple can have great sex, the best sex of their life and whatsoever, but yet in the morning, okay, from morning to evening, they're actually fighting like cats and dogs. Okay, so
Hmm.
intimacy tu sebenarnya dia tak ada kaitan dengan just sex alone saja. Okay, bab duit.
Betul.
Okay, so kalau bab duit pula, okay, not sharing each another punya accounts, okay, atau nak buat sesuatu saving bersama tu tak discuss dulu ataupun secara investment. Okay, benda ni pun sangat-sangat mengganggu and a lot of women out there yang sebenarnya jadi suri rumah tidak diberikan, it's like this word nafkah hidup actually it's not a glamour tau. Bila you bagi isteri you dalam 1,500, 2,000 macam tu, kalau dia dah habis beli barangan rumah, refill dan sebagainya tu, itu adalah untuk awak dan anak-anak awak juga di rumah. Okay,
Betul.
but how about her? Her personal usage, her personal savings, okay. Tahu tak saya pernah ada seorang ni, okay, menangis dekat saya sebab ada satu hari dia dekat rumah, okay, dia dan suami dia tak ada dekat rumah, okay, and dia tiba-tiba dapat dia punya haid, okay, dan dia tak ada RM10 pun kat tangan dia and apparently pad dah habis kat rumah, dia tak ada RM10 pun kat tangan dia untuk nak ke kedai beli. Okay, and do you know how hard that story hit me sampai I pernah, I think maybe last year ke 2 years ago, I buat a few videos tentang female empowerment. Jika anda suri rumah, apa yang anda perlu buat untuk make sure financially anda boleh survive just in case anything happens to you. If you tak ada RM10 untuk nak pergi beli pad, then what is your husband doing sebenarnya?
Yeah.
Tapi apa yang kita juga perlu buat, okay, kadang-kadang maybe suami kita tu dia sebenarnya nak datang bincang dengan kita, okay, tapi kita pula macam, you know, lady sometimes you so sibuk with the anak and dengan rumah and everything, you tak concentrate dekat dia. Okay, and lelaki tak suka bila dia bercakap, you tak, walaupun dia pun tak boleh multitask, okay, tapi bila dia bercakap, you kena duduk kat dia, you kena tengok dia macam tu, okay. Bila you don't concentrate, pasangan anda akan ambil macam, okay lah, you don't really bother about finances and everything, and then they just do it over the years. Okay, dan bila anak-anak you dah besar dan sebagainya, baru you akan realise you tak tahu apa-apa tentang dari segi benda ni semua. So ini salah satu juga cabaran antara suami isteri tentang bab duit. Belum lagi isteri yang dapat suami yang kaki shopping ataupun suami yang dapat isteri yang kaki shopping.
Itu level lain tu. So basically Dr. Sandra, yeah, it's all about communication lah. Kena discuss finances, kena buat budget, sit down buat if you guys are a family macam dah ada anak dua, you're the only one working or both of you working also, you all kena duduk, you all kena sit down, kena discuss a budget, okay. Let's say benda yang senang is, okay, I cover yang ni, you cover yang ni, kita every month we come back when we discuss. So it's all about communication. You need to communicate all these things. Another one is
communication.
Betul. Another one is how kita handle kita punya emosi. Let's say ada problem or let's say anything happen, how do we handle our emotion is very important. So, guys punya perangai, let's say wife we do something wrong and wife kita marah-marah and everything. For me, if I am angry or whatever, personally lah, this is my story. If I'm angry or whatever, I shut down. I don't say anything. I diam je. I tak tahu most guys macam tu ke tak. Tadi I nampak banyak komen diorang cakap kalau lelaki gaduh mesti diam. 2-3 hari baru cakap balik. So that's how I am. I shut down. Tapi I punya wife likes to communicate. She like to talk and talk and talk and say this and say that and say this. So what happens is I diam and then she's communicating and then doesn't go anywhere. Because she lagi marah because she's talking to me and I'm not answering. I tak jawab apa-apa pun. I diam je. So making things worse. So I had to realize kalau I marah kan, ataupun I macam ni, I sebenarnya macam mana? How am I as a person? I marah kenapa I tak boleh cakap? I marah kenapa I tak boleh communicate? I tengah marah sekarang. Mungkin bagi 5 minit ke 10 minit ke nanti kita discuss balik, boleh tak? Kenapa I tak boleh, why I cannot say that when I'm angry? Why can I tell my wife, I tengah marah sekarang, you are angry now, let's not talk when we're angry. Because kalau kita marah, and kita gaduh, and benda-benda yang kita cakap, we cannot take it back. Benda yang dah keluar dari mulut tu, tak boleh. It will hurt our wife, it will hurt our husband. So, you must be able to handle your emotion. Memang susah lah. Kita dah 25 tahun dah macam tu, lepas tu kahwin, lepas tu tiba-tiba kita kena macam handle our emotion lah, kita kena macam handle our anger lah. But you have to think that end of the day, if you make your wife or your husband or have this problem and you selalu suka marah, you selalu suka gaduh and then you cakap benda-benda masa you tengah marah, end of the day who it affects? It affects you, it affects your wife, it affects your family. Lagilah kalau ada kanak-kanak and then diorang pun kena tengok you guys gaduh. It's not good on them also. So you have to handle your emotions. Dr. Sandra, macam mana Dr. Sandra handle Dr. Sandra punya emotions? Cerita sikit.
Hai. Aduh, tak keluar lah. Orang tak tahu. Okay, fine. Saya, okay, maybe people won't see. I don't know. Okay, but I'm okay. I'm very hot-tempered. So saya jenis kalau saya tengah marah, okay, memang everything comes out. But it settles. Okay, meaning that kalau I dah marah, I dah macam kira I dah bising macam tu dan sebagainya. Lepas tu untuk I, case settle. Okay, I don't like to drag sampai malam. Lepas tu like besok kita still you nak pergi kerja, everything, emosi you affected, you not talking to each another, that kind of thing. Tapi serius, saya tengah cuba untuk macam Dishan kata untuk nak take 5-10 minutes kan, I akan try. Fail. Okay, failing miserable. Okay,
The most, tapi Dr. Sandra kena cuba. That's the most important thing. Walaupun fail, tak apa, but you are making the effort to try. And that's worth something.
Okay, but I think most women memang macam tu sebab memang jenis jarang lah ada women yang like to drag. Okay, the thing is perempuan suka nangis. Okay, and then perempuan suka marah-marah. And then dia bila marah-marah, dia suka marah-marah sambil nangis. Okay, so at that point, men also need to learn to accept perempuan memang macam tu. Okay, so like macam, okay, like Dishan, when you start telling your wife, okay, give me 10 minutes and then we'll talk. Then she able to accept, betul tak? Daripada
it was difficult. It was difficult because she wants to settle it. She wants to talk, but she needs to give me my space. And it's a two-way thing lah, betul tak? Because I am making the effort untuk cakap dengan dia, I'm actually angry now. I cannot talk to you. Give me 15 minutes and we come back and we talk. Tapi she macam, I nak cakap juga, I tengah nak ada emosi ni, but she has to handle it. So, macam tu lah. It's not one way only, it's two ways.
Yeah,
Kena sabar.
So, but it takes time, like you say, but at least there was an effort from your side. Okay, for you to tell her, I'm angry now, I don't want to talk, I don't want to think about it, give me some time. And then after that, you pick up the problem and you settle it. Okay.
Tapi give me some time tu bukan 2-3 hari tau. Few minutes je Yang give me some time ni jangan lepas 1 minggu baru nak cakap balik It's a few minutes, 10-15 minutes.
Yes, ada orang kadang-kadang, okay, they do this, they say that, okay, I'm angry, I don't feel like talking right now, okay. But it drags on, 2 hari, 3 hari, 1 minggu. Imagine if you are in the same room, in the same house dengan anak-anak you all, okay, tapi kan, you definitely don't want to be in the same, kita kata, ruangan dengan pasangan anda because you're not talking to each other. So seorang mungkin duduk kat tempat lain, seorang duduk kat tempat lain, anak-anak nak main dengan korang berdua macam tu. Tapi dia terpaksa macam satu anak main kat sini, satu anak main kat sana. A lot of things is actually affecting kita punya children and that kind of thing. So you want to take your time by all means. And also the other person like females lah. Okay, we also probably need bila kita tahu apa yang pasangan kita nak, okay, then probably kami pun ada way solution jugalah. Sebab most of the time kami nak marah on the spot and everything. Sebab lelaki akan kata, nantilah kita bincang, nanti kita bincang. The bincang never happens. Okay.
Ya, betul.
Most women say the bincang never happens. So they want to settle it at that time so that their mind will be calm. Sebab bila diorang tengah marah, women are not very calm people. Because we never grew up like that. Okay, macam lelaki more of like quiet time, macam main game dan sebagainya. Perempuan tak macam tu. Okay, so there was somebody that said just now that give each another space. That is absolutely right. When you're communicating, you have to keep your tone level. Emotion leads to the work. Okay, wait, before we go for the Colvin Levin, I think you're not interested, so get out of my chat because I've been trying to ignore you, okay, dengan you punya comments dari tadi. We are not playing a game here, okay? There's no blame game. Why women like this? Why women like that? Okay, and you have been talking about women from just now. And I'm keeping quiet. And now since you put there that you think that you're not interested, please by all means, this is my page, my space, and there are a lot of other people listening. Get out before I ban you. Very simple. Okay, don't keep spamming your comments here, okay, because I think if you are married and you can talk all these things, imagine your wife punya blood pressure, if your blood pressure cannot say that.
Okay. Sabar Dr. Sandra, sabar.
I see something from him, either he gets banned or deleted, so you better leave now, sir.
Okay, let's move on to the next point.
You see, the man, okay, blaming the women blaming the man. Macam tu.
Okay, so another challenge, cabaran yang seterusnya pada hari ini, Dr. Sandra, is kita punya lifestyle kan sekarang, yang kita selalu busy, selalu tak ada masa nak spend, keluar pagi, balik malam, nak spend time dengan wife, dengan husband, letih, dan ada anak lagi. Our busy schedule kan, betul tak Dr. Sandra?
True. And
it's
our time dengan kita punya spouse kita. Kita lupa. Sibuk dengan kerja, sibuk dengan family, sibuk dengan finances, sibuk dengan career, growing career, especially people with growing career macam tu. Kita forget that actually our spouse needs us, needs our time. So this is what kita nak bincang besok. Okay, so if you guys are having macam problem untuk nak communicate dengan your partner, okay, problem untuk nak macam rasa macam intimasi kami tu macam reduce lah. How I nak macam balik macam time-time dating dulu tu where you can actually spend sit time, okay, bersama-sama tu berbincang, talking about something that you like instead of just spending that time watching TV together ke apa ke, alright? So apa yang kita nak buat? Okay, sebab first sebelum tu intimation ataupun intimasi tu, I don't think it's a Malay word lah. Okay,
it's not a Malay word.
Intimacy, okay, so I just translate sendiri.
Intimasi, aduh.
But intimacy is an Indonesian word, but I don't think in Malay it has. Okay.
Guys, tahu tak apa intimasi dalam bahasa Melayu? Tolong komen sikit. Kita pun tak tahu sebenarnya.
Apa I tell you, dari kita start program ni dalam minggu ni dengan poster semua, I tak boleh lah nak fikir apa perkataan nak replace intimacy sebab semua orang fikir kita nak bercakap tentang sex je. Okay, so kita nak ada you all, okay, actually apa je intimasi tu, okay, apa see again is intimasi. Fine. Apa tu intimation? Oh my god.
Intimacy. So
DM me.
sebenarnya sebenarnya kita nak just share with you guys what is intimacy. Okay, I almost cakap intimasi, bukan intimacy. And dia ada a few different things that you guys need to know. And it's not just about sex, okay? It's one part of the relationship, but also being intimate with each other is important. So if you guys are interested, tadi siapa yang cakap tak interested yang bujang tu, tak apa. Masuk kita punya webinar, boleh boleh belajar benda. What is that?
He just got banned from me because after I cakap, he comment some stuff. So I terus ban dia and delete dia dari page I.
No, tadi ada orang cakap yang dia orang bujang.
Oh, yang
Malas
bujang
nak dengar yang bujang. Yang bujang tu boleh join kita punya webinar. You guys boleh learn because this will help you when you have a relationship, when you are about to get married and you find someone you want to spend your life with. So, intim. Siapa tu? Betul ke intim tu? Betul Intim.
Ada
Intim,
kemesraan, kebersamaan, intim. You see the problem with those words, Encik Fairuz, saya tahu you siapa.
Betul, I understand. Macam boleh lah, dekat lah. Kemesraan tu, kebersamaan kot. Kebersamaan
Benda tu. So it's not really, okay? You will be
Yeah,
close to your spouse bila sebenarnya anda agree ataupun banyak benda you all ambil, kita kata ambil decision, okay? Ambil decision tu dengan berbincang. Masalah anak-anak nak pergi sekolah mana, okay? Lepas tu masalah antara anda berdua, masalah daripada duit dan sebagainya. Dan bila anda sendiri ada masalah dengan the other person, okay? Contoh, I'll give you all an example lah. I had this couple dekat saya punya bilik, okay? Dalam seminggu lepas macam tu, okay? So sebenarnya sering kali this lady, okay, dia tak tahu sebenarnya yang dia cakap tu kasar ke ataupun dia terguris perasaan suami dia macam tu, okay. So apa yang akan jadi adalah suami dia akan tunjuk muka dan juga macam what she was telling me, like macam bad mood macam tu. So bila dia
merajuk lah.
Maybe kalau men merajuk macam tu kot, maybe lah. Okay.
Yes, men pun boleh merajuk tau doktor.
I've seen a lot of men merajuk, okay, especially kalau masuk bilik I, lepas tu isteri dia kata, doktor cucuk dia juga, jangan bagi dia keluar daripada bilik I kalau isteri tak. So yes, I've seen a lot of merajuk tu, but the way she say lebih kepada, memang dia tahu husband dia marah. Women, we know, we can feel all these things, is intuition, okay, built in, okay, dekat kita. Dia tahu suami dia marah, tapi dia tak tahu kenapa. Okay, so the thing is that bukan mereka dah kahwin mungkin lebih daripada 10 tahun macam tu, tapi dia kata dalam 10 tahun ni, okay, every time dia tanya suami dia, okay, apa yang I buat sebenarnya, apa yang I cakap, you know, that kind of thing. So dia nak bincangkan problem tu lah, so dia nak tahu dulu sebenarnya apa yang dia cakap tu salah atau yang dia terbuat tu salah. Tapi suami dia the same reaction all the time. Dia akan cakap that takkan kau tak tahu apa yang kau buat. Okay, kalau orang tahu apa yang dia buat, dia takkan tanya. Okay, kalau lah dia pura-pura pun, that is your opportunity, okay, to bring up and you know,
to communicate.
Like tell other things. Okay, you marah satu benda tu kan kat isteri you cakaplah benda lain juga. Kan kita perempuan pun macam tu, gaduh masalah sekarang tapi kami bawa hal yang 5 tahun lepas. Memang dah macam tu. Korang ambil lah opportunity tu. Oh, buat macam ni kat I. Tapi kan tahun lepas pun you bawa lah, ada orang bagi hang chance macam tu. Okay. So bila suami dia cakap macam tu, okay, so dia macam keep on tanya, then jawapan dia last akan jadi biarlah kalau kau tak tahu apa yang kau buat tu, biarlah, malas lah macam tu. Tapi dia the thing is that lepas tu mereka tak jadi normal balik. Like benda tu still considered gaduh untuk 2 ke 3 hari lagi macam tu. So bila dia tanya kat saya, I said this is memang communication problem, and kalau you dah memang tak boleh communicate kat dia sebab you dah pergi tanya dia dah, okay, and dia tak nak bagi tahu, so maybe there has to be another person yang boleh dia bercerita kepada orang tu that dia apa masalah dia sebenarnya, yang dia marah kat isteri dia ke ataupun besok apa yang kami ajar you all some techniques ke apa ke boleh start dari sana ke. But sometimes over the days you must understand, kalau imagine this lady 10 years sometimes over the days dia orang jadi letih tau, macam malas. Kenapa selalu
Malas.
I je yang kena macam make effort ke macam tu. And then worst is bila jadi yang orang yang jadi cakap yang macam ni kan, the both partners cakap macam tu. You see communication again. Problem tak settle tapi orang ni fikir alah aku je selalu yang pi nak bincang masalah ni. Yang ni pula fikir aku je yang selalu kena pi minta maaf macam tu. So it's a very very long, like kita kata, vicious cycle
Not healthy lah. Yeah, it's not healthy lah. Because kalau you dah malas, you dah in a relationship, you dah malas kan, that's already a very bad sign already. Something is wrong. If you guys malas nak settle problem, like whatever lah, aku tak kisahlah apa benda lah, that's a sign there's something really wrong. So if you guys want to learn or want to get more information about macam mana nak communicate, what is the things that you can do, what is intimacy, what you can do, join us esok malam pukul berapa, Dr. Sandra?
9 o'clock tomorrow. Okay,
At
5
link.
Oktober.
Yes. Ada link tak Dr. Sandra? Boleh share dekat, ada kan dekat
kat komen
dia
ni.
ada-
Tapi semalam tu hari lepas pun I been posting dia punya poster. Benda ni
Betul.
webinar, okay, let me tell you all, benda tu free, okay, dia education sahaja untuk you all belajar.
Betul.
Try lah, kalau jadi jadilah, tak jadi jadilah, forward kat orang yang perlukan, kawan-kawan you all ke, siapa-siapa yang tengah ada masalah macam tu, okay. And it's free, again, people. Hari ni malam ni pun kan
You guys register. You guys register pakai email, nanti dorang akan hantar link tu dekat email, then you all just click, masuk je. And it's a webinar like Dr. Sandra cakap. So you have any questions, you guys can ask us. So we'll try to answer all your questions juga.
Jangan jadi malas nak tekan link tu. Okay, link tu dia tak minta apa pun. Okay, dia just minta nama you dengan umur you dengan email you. Itu je. Just umur pun just to make sure you are above the age lah to actually join us dalam talk tu. Nanti kita orang pun tak akan spam korang pun. Okay, alright. So it's not, jangan komplain bila dapat doktor yang tak nak jelaskan tentang penyakit anda, okay, tak nak jelaskan tentang something that you want to talk about, or the doctor don't want to spend time with you. Tapi bila ada doctors, bila ada badan macam Astro Awani macam ni yang buatkan anda free platform untuk ajar, untuk bagi education, tapi you all tak join pula. You know, doesn't make sense, betul tak? Okay, so very long already. Ini pun rasanya dah nak sejam dah. Kalau besok
Alamak.
sejam.
Aduh.
Okay, so let's say good night. Okay, all of you.
Thank you guys.
Lepas tu besok nak bersiap-siap bertenaga untuk jam 9 malam. Okay, we will see you tomorrow. Siap, banyak lagi komen kat bawah ni, bawa ke besok. Okay, besok kita ulaskan lagi. Alright, good night.
Bye, good night.
See you tomorrow, and all of you pergi tekan link yang nanti I post kat komen ni.
Yes, link.astrawani.com.
Kalau tak saya nak merajuk.
Kalau tak Dr. Sandra marah macam tadi. Siapa yang kena marah tadi?
Tu marah. Tak apa. Kalau I merajuk, you all tak apa.
Thank you guys. Bye. Good night.
Bye.